Another one here from Meg. Meg says, Kylie, I've been teaching for 3 decades and teacher workload's never been so severe. She says that our younger teachers are overwhelmed by the demands of the complexities of the job, and the lack of classroom support makes teaching extremely stressful.
The new educators I'm talking to are struggling with the demands of teaching, to be honest, and that is impacting upon their well-being. And so a lot of new teachers are actually stepping down and going part-time so that they can actually manage their workloads a lot easier. My name is Casper Dean. I'm the new educator organiser for the Australian Education Union here in Tasmania. I also work as a new educator in a public school part-time down here in Hobart.
My name is Brooke Pennington and I'm a new educator at a Southern Tasmanian school.
New teachers across Tasmania are doing a huge amount of hours. They're working their weekends, they're working their nights, they're working their early mornings, and that's just to keep their head above water. That's not to become high accomplished lead teachers, that's really just to survive. And that's not a sustainable environment for new teachers, and we know that due to the high number of teachers that don't make it to their 5th year. So making sure that those hours are a bit more manageable and that we can actually put a bit more life back into work-life balance, because at the moment new teachers are really doing it tough.
So I've been working 0.8 as a teacher, and I find that even that is a lot of hard work. I think you say that you've worked your full hours by Thursday lunchtime or recess time.
Recess, yeah.
I mean, I'm lucky enough to be in a school where I find it's very supportive and very there's a lot of union members, and we're very sort of active in our advocacy. But I would like to see general work sort of culture change, where it's not expected to work outside of your work hours, because I tend to find, upon doing some relief around in other schools, that there is a sort of an expectation that you are to work from 7:30 until 5 or 6 p.m. at night.
The nature of teaching and learning has changed over the course of my career, and I think the intensity of teaching, we have class, still have the same amount of children or even more children in our class nowadays than we probably previously had. But in order to do, like I say, we've learnt so much more about teaching and learning, so we differentiate our programs. We're more aware of the complexity of the needs of the kids in our class. And students are different in the way that they are in a classroom nowadays as well. So I think for new educators, it is not only the long hours and the workload, the things you need to do to be prepared to be in a classroom, but it's the intensity of the work while you're in the classroom. That is really exhausting and really tiring, and really telling on your mental health, I think. And I think that's what I see in our new educators. They come to the staff room, they are exhausted, they're not prepared for tomorrow because they haven't had time to be. And I think that just does their head in. So I think union plays a really crucial role in being an advocate for our new educators and a voice, and I think we need to speak loud and we need to speak often about this issue in teaching, for new educators particularly, but also for all educators, because I think it affects everybody, and I think it affects our profession, because people do come in, look around and think, I can't do this, it's too hard. And so they leave and they find a different job where they can have a better work-life balance. Yeah.
The benefits of union membership for new teachers is really important to make sure that our profession is looked after. And we do that by being involved in the union, and the more membership we have obviously increases our chances of making sure that new teachers are looked after. But the second benefit, I guess, of being involved in the union is all the personal support that we can provide. As me as a new educator, organiser or support person, we also have a bunch of people in the office that work as support members that help teachers through any sorts of concern.